right, everybody. Welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 730. What a great night for Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office, runs all those questions, text messages, all that stuff on social media. That's me, but you're not here for all that. Now you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and that Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to make you
Yes.
fully licensed by this summer and help you get those pass notices you so need, so that way you can strut by the pool at your barbecue party going, hey, you know what this is?
What is it?
Means that I can do an appointment and help you out with your retirement.
That's right.
Do you want to meet 7:00 Tuesday? What do you say?
I Zoom. Here's my Zoom.
Here's my Zoom link.
Is that a thing that people do now? Here's my
I don't
Zoom.
know. I would have like one of those dot cards that has everything. It has my Zoom link. It has my Calendly.
Yep.
Be like, scan this QR code here. Let's set it up.
That's right.
Just saying. But that's just me. But I don't do that. So
No.
no, I do. I'm bad.
You would-
All right, everybody. Welcome. We had a great night. It's always good when the Dodgers beat the Angels. It's my favorite night of the year almost. It's like Christmas. In Southern California, that means a lot. I could care less how the rest of the standings are. That only matters. So that way I can just, brag and,
Right.
yell at other parts of my family that love the Angels. Sorry.
That's
Sorry, Angel fans.
Sorry.
Sorry. Not
Sorry.
sorry.
I was just gonna say sorry. Not
Sorry, not sorry.
Right.
But
Let's go blue.
More importantly, I'm excited because you guys all decided to get your study on. Stay consistent. There are so many distractions out there, but you're choosing to study. You're choosing to level up. And you know what? I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all of you on here. Different time zones. We got people all across the United States, from Alaska all the way to New York, joining us live. And that's 1 a.m. East Coast time. And they're on here. So I really appreciate all y'all. My boy Tim always dresses up every time, and it's 1 a.m. in Ohio. Always looking good too.
Yep.
That's just mentality. I just love people
Love it.
who've got that mentality to win and just doing whatever it takes. And we promise to give it our best. And tonight we're gonna give you those test taking techniques. Those are those skills that pays the bills. That helps you get over that edge, that bump. Maybe you're not scoring so well on just content alone. These techniques help you bump up that score so you can get that pass notice. Guys, it's all about getting the pass. And if you want to join us for all the other stuff that we have besides this free study session, and you want us to go more into content, you're like, man, I really want to just, get on that SIE course material. I want to get in those live sessions that I hear you guys talk about. I want some tutoring sessions with other people. We got all that going on. Join us. Check it out. We also have study guides for the SIE, the 663 to 26. Orientation Replay explains everything that we have going on. We have our Kona community, the Discord, where you can get questions, post questions. And guys, you don't want to miss out on any of those live sessions. I just dropped one for the SIE. It was awesome because it literally covered things that are, said to be on the exam from FINRA that are not in your Q bank. So if you're studying with anybody else but us, you're not even going to get that material because they don't follow FINRA like we do.
No,
And I'm just saying, we've had people say, hey, you were right on with that.
Yep.
We're like, yeah, because we follow FINRA.
Yep.
So if you want somebody that follows FINRA directly and really, tries to give you guys the latest and greatest stuff, shout out to Brandy getting us all that June 12th stuff that just changed for the 65 and the 63. People are already saying they're seeing that material that she's already been teaching on in the exams. Guys, we got all that great stuff. Just got to scan that QR code, hit the link in the chat, join us on the link tree, and look for that orientation replay. See what you can join us for, and that's free or the paid. Reach out on Telegram. That's my nice bulletin, but you can also text me over there. But I have that phone number there on the screen, 866-8KONA, 866-439-5662. Brandy is only on the Discord. So that's where you'll find her at. So be sure to be there and check all that great stuff out.
We are doing live sessions.
Sorry.
That's right. So guys, yes, tomorrow we have live sessions for our members. Starting off with the
Series 26, yeah. And this is what I was going to tap you in on this, because the 65,
Yeah.
am I reading that right? You got anything else left to record?
Yeah.
That's our topic tomorrow.
That is because it is. I didn't. I do like, are you serious? Yeah.
That's how I put it out there.
Yeah, because I'm literally just filling in whatever gaps that we have left. Like,
It's that thing I said about June 12th and Brandy made all that stuff. So we're really building up that 65 content. So be there. I don't know what she's going to go over, but she'll be over.
I combed through the new outline and I cross-referenced it with everything that we have, and I'm like, there's a it's literally, guys, random definitions. That's literally what I'm going to be doing.
And then we also have the Series 26 cash and non-cash comp. So that's what's going to be covered tomorrow. So it says in my notes.
Yeah.
Brandy's side-eyeing me.
What was supposed to be today?
Prospectuses.
Oh my.
Somebody needs to look at their own notes.
Yes. I did that today, and so tomorrow I'll do some perspectives.
So tomorrow's prospectuses.
Yes, sorry. My bad, guys. My bad.
All right. 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central. Right after that, 8 a.m. in Hawaii, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountains, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. in the East is that Series 65. It's 2 hours long, so make sure to be there. You buy the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Some of us are old enough for those commercials.
I love it.
Oh, it was my favorite.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it, right? For the reminders?
Yes.
All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would, because when they give me a picture or quote and they let me know that they passed, guess what I do, Brandy?
What do you do?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got passers. Yes, we do. We got passers. Yes, we got passers. I'm excited about these passers. I've been working with both of them.
Yes.
I'm not saying I have favorites, but definitely it's awesome to see people that you work with and you love them so much and they get that pass notice. And it's not like I don't love all you guys. It's just, some people reach out more than others.
Yes.
Some people don't tell us anything and then, they give us a pass notice, which is sweet.
Yes.
But yeah.
I like both of you.
Yes. But I'm just saying it was pretty awesome to see these passers today. Number one, I'm going to talk just briefly about because she'll actually be on tomorrow to give us the rundown. She's at Op Night right now, running her own Op Night because she's an RVP.
That's right.
Christina Abog, congratulations on passing that Series 6, getting her team also their pass notices, Aces United. So it's awesome to see RVP. She doesn't have to get it, but she has to get these licenses.
Yes.
Because, if you're in Primerica and if you're got one RVP, that has all the licenses, and if anything happens to that RVP, all of their book of business
gets rolled up,
unless you got a spouse that can take over that because they got all their licenses in place. So she's securing their book of business for her family and what they've done together as a couple. Her and her husband, and
taking away excuses for those who say they're extremely busy. Guys, if you know who the Abogs are, they are very busy individuals.
Yes, they are. They're super busy. They are. I don't pay attention to the numbers that much, but I know they're right there with that NSD, and we hope to help them get that with all the passers and all the RVPs they're going to be making. Getting them those licenses in place. So NSD, SNSD, definitely on the way for the Abogs. So congratulations to Christina. She'll talk more about it tomorrow. So I don't want to get into it too much, but what a warrior, what a study warrior.
Yes.
Just always in it to win it. Yeah. So I know that I could say so much more, but I'll save it for tomorrow.
Yes.
But my next passer, this guy.
Yes.
He is also a Dodger fan and as well. And I know he's excited about that. It's like an all wins day for him. And this guy's been working hard for at least the last 2 weeks I know of. He's just been studying. He's been getting those quizzes in, studying, doing all the things he's supposed to do. And today he got that Series 6. Of course, I'm talking about Jose, otherwise known as the boy.
That's right.
Samaniego passed the Series 6 today. And I could not be more excited because this guy is on his RVP run. He's getting it done. He's got big plans, big future. All the plans are coming together, and it's good to see him on here. And if you could, boy, can you just quickly unmute yourself and tell all the fine people how you got this thing done? And congratulations.
Yeah, hey, thank you guys, for letting me speak on the call. I hope you guys are talking about me, by the way, the one that you love.
Yes, you're well loved.
All right, cool.
Dodger gear. How can I say no?
Okay, all right. I believe you guys. I believe you guys. All right, cool. All right. No, but yeah, honestly, keeping us accountable, making sure that we let you know where we are, what we're testing on, why we're testing on those things, keeping a positive mental attitude, making sure we get through the plan properly, watching the videos, taking the notes. The test taking techniques are, gosh, it's life-saving, right? Because when you come across questions that you second guess yourself on, you're like, you know what, deductive reasoning, test taking techniques that we learned from Andy and Brandy, it's everything. It gets you the right answer. So thank you guys for everything. Honestly, I couldn't have done it without Kona. And I'm gonna keep it going. I'm not done here. We're just getting started. So 5 minutes of celebration and then time to get back to work. So let's keep going.
I like
That's
that.
right. You got a championship to win here. You got to get that 63, and then you got to get that 26, and then RVP by the end of the year. So that's right. You got to get back to work. And congratulations, and thank you for stopping in here and sharing with us. And it's awesome. 63 right off the bat. I know you already took a quick quiz without even studying on that Series 63. But it wasn't that big. It was just 10 questions, I think. So I like to see you do a full simulated just for the heck of it, to see what you get, and let's go from there. Let's see where we can get you. And I think we can knock this thing out in 2 to 3 weeks. Honestly, I think you can do this easily. So let's get this thing done, and we'll be talking to you very shortly when you pass that Series 63 and fully licensed. That's what's going to happen. That's what's up.
Yes, I'm super excited.
I'm excited as well, and I know that the Hierarchy or their base shop that he's in, the Hierarchy Legacy Builders, Janet and Victor Ellis, good friends of ours, love them to death, and I can't wait to see them getting to that next level. SVP, cranking out those NSD, getting to the NSD, getting to that SNSD.
All those letters.
Yeah, they've been a great help to us since Brandy and I started in Primerica. So it's awesome to see them, getting some people on here and getting them licensed too, and so that way that we can all win.
Yes,
and I love it. I love it. So
excited.
Congratulations. Yes. All right. Now that's all in order, and you guys heard, right? Test taking techniques. That's how the boy won.
That's right.
I don't know if it's the boy or boy. I don't know. I should just say, I like to say, I guess I have to give it the boy, because I don't feel like boy's too non-specific.
No, it's just boy.
I know, but I feel like he got a couple pass notices. I got to give him some I got to level him up. He's like the boy. You know what I mean? He's not just any old boy.
Yeah. Gotta upgrade.
Gotta upgrade. There you go. So, all right, test taking techniques Tuesday. These are the techniques, the skills, the pays the bills. Brandy's going to be going through these questions like we do in Kona style. We read the answers first, then we see if we can even answer the question without even looking at it. And then Brandy's going to show you those techniques. Pay attention to what she's doing. Be sure to write down and how she's going about it, all that great stuff. But we got rules to test taking techniques Tuesday. Rule number 1, you're not allowed to ask what exam did that question come from. Don't get caught up in the difficulty of the question. Don't get tripped out and like, oh man, that looks really hard. That's the wrong thing to pay attention to. You pay attention to all the stuff I just said. Write down those notes. Look for those keywords. What is she looking for? What are the patterns? All that stuff. And then when you're in your own quizzes, you're going to ask yourself, how would Brandy answer this? I've been asked to do a shirt that says that.
I know.
How would Brandy answer? That brings us to rule number 2, because you're going to go get a 10-question flash quiz, 10 questions, 10 minutes, 1 minute of thought. Why so fast, Brandy?
Because, guys, the faster you go, the faster you can find these connections, the less overthinking you do.
The less overthinking. Guys, some of you guys die by the overthinking.
Bro, I know.
Your quizzes and exams all die on overthinking. You had it. You had it, and then you put a but in there, and then you start thinking way too much, and then you guess what?
Nope.
Put yourself right into the wrong answer again and time again. So we're not going to allow for that. We're just going to go for the drill. We're going to drill for those skills, and we're just going to answer with our gut. We're going to go with those techniques, and that's what we want you to do in a flash quiz in any old Q bank they're using, whatever area, section, unit, function, whatever it is, just do that.
Just do that.
10 questions. Don't worry about the score. You're learning a skill set. Of course, you're gonna mess up. Of course, you're gonna fall down a few times while learning this. But the thing is you're developing a skill outside of what you're learning with the content, and then together, you'll get the win.
Yes,
that's what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
So let's go, Brandy.
All right. I was gonna say, should I say like your 10-question flash quizzes? Would it be scary to say should be 5 minutes long?
I don't know. Do you want to do it real quick?
No.
You don't want to
No, I'm not ready.
do these questions? You don't want to knock them out real quick? I mean,
I could
it's
do
not like
these
you
ones
don't
fast.
know,
I
and
could
then
do
you
these
can
ones
go
fast.
back and explain.
Yeah, I could do that.
You can see how Brandy answered them, and then we
yeah.
can go back and review
I could do that.
just to mix it up.
Um,
Anybody like that?
but I do want to say this. I do want to say this before I get to these questions. So we were out to dinner tonight with the kids and our niece, and Andy and I were on our Andy and I were on our iPads during dinner. But guys, it totally reminded me of the days when I was actually like studying, when I was actually quizzing, and we would be at dinner waiting for the food to get there, and I would have my phone out taking quizzes. And were my scores the best while I was at dinner? No, of course not. But you know what it did? It freed up my brain so that way I could work on these connections and these techniques.
Right. Just looking, drilling, doing these kinds of drills.
It just took me back. Was reminiscent today. All right, guys. So I've got market maker, a dealer, a broker, an insurance agent. I mean, we could obviously tell, right? D is going to be the insurance agent. Broker is like real estate where I connect two people, right? Dealers are like car dealerships. I mean, that's what I think of, right? That's just word association.
Yep.
And then
Some of your street, and you're thinking of another kind of dealer. Shame on you.
almost kind of the same. And then market makers, they make markets. And I don't know what that means, but those are the words that I see on the screen.
Hey, sometimes that's all you need to think about it.
Right.
Like, don't think too hard into it. Just feel like, oh, market maker makes a market.
Right.
Good enough.
That's it. That's good. Right. Because I'm sure there's going to be some hints in that question. Right. And here is the question. A customer placed an order to purchase 20 GIPs, blah, 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 blah. The broker dealer sourced the bonds from another broker dealer. Guys, we do that when we're looking at real estate. We get it from somebody else. We don't buy the houses and then resell them to the public. You don't see Remax out there buying a bunch of houses and then reselling them to the public. No, man, they connect to investors, and that's exactly what happened.
Just like that.
Just like that. I used real estate as my
broker
example.
to broker.
That's it. Okay. All right. I have confirm that a margin account has been established. Confirm whether I'm going to tell you, I'm going to answer this like I did for real, right, guys? I got established. I had customer, and I had customer. And yes, I found that stuff that quickly because again, I'm at dinner. I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally looked at that and I go, I'm just going to go with A simply because it was the one that was different.
Oh, show the question.
Oh, my bad. I don't even know what this question is about, really. It's something about margins, right? Before affecting an initial penny stock. Oh, it's not even about margins. Because that was what A was about.
Yeah.
Before affecting penny stock transactions for a new customer, the registered rep must do all the following except. And that's the thing, guys. Look, I'm at dinner. I don't care. I went based on a pure technique that this one was the one that was different. And I said, oh, I did see the except, and I clicked on it. Guys, when you see one that's different, typically there's going to be a not true, a true, or an except.
Right. It's going to be one of those standouts.
Right.
That's why it's a standout.
And guys, look, there's no joke. There's no hiding the fact that I have massive ADHD. And when I'm at dinner and there's a lot of stuff happening, I'm not really paying attention to these words. Like hold on, that's not the right way. Let me say it. I'm not comprehending and trying to take a deep dive.
You mean you didn't read the sentence that said before effecting an initial penny stock transaction for a new customer, the registered rep must do all the following. Like, you didn't read it like that?
No, like, guys, the best way I can like visualize it, right? There's water right there. And I like to just keep it to like the little raft or the little sailboat. Like I like to float right there. I like just to keep it to the surface, right? I don't like dive deep with my snorkel gear or my
You're not looking for the Titanic?
No.
Oh, that's probably too soon.
Ooh, too soon.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I don't do that. Guys, I keep it literally to just the surface. If I don't have to take a deep dive on this stuff, I'm not going to. Does that make sense? I just gotta pass the test.
Yep, just riding the waves.
That's it. Just ride the waves. All right. Participating.
Sound like a true Californian.
Thank you. Participating. Never surfed in my life, by the way. Participating, convertible, callable, adjustable. Well, okay. We know what participating means. I get to participate in something special, right? Not everybody gets to do it. Why? That's why it's called participating, because you get to do something different, right? So I'm going to say something different, right? Not different like answer choice, sorry, but something different. Convertible means that there's going to be a change. Yeah, I don't know what callable means.
Like a car, convertible car, right?
Yeah, they take the top down.
Top's up.
Yeah.
Tops down.
Or
up. Top down.
Transformers,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Optimus Prime. Just saying. And then adjustable means that there's going to be some sort of adjusting. Guys, those aren't securities words.
No. Adjustable pants, right?
Got my drawstring, right? Shareholder owns preferred shares that allow for the possibility of receiving more than the stated dividend. I feel like you have to be part of a club for that.
Right.
Special. It's different, right? Not everybody gets to participate in this. That's it. Because it doesn't sound like a change.
Well, and it does have a preferred in there.
It does. But you guys see what I'm saying? It didn't fit the change. It didn't fit adjusting. I don't know what callable means, but the possibility of more than seems like I get to participate.
And I know some of you would have dug deep and said, well, isn't that adjustable? Because, you know, you're able to receive the possibility and you're looking for an adjustment.
But adjusting can go both ways, up and down.
So, no.
Yeah. See?
There you go.
See? Boom. Establishing minimum and maximum stock prices for publicly traded companies. Is that even a thing?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, we saw GameStop go up like 400 something %, right?
Right.
In like a day. So I don't think that this is a thing. Right? Not a thing. Investigating complaints, establishing membership requirements, and establishing testing and standards for associated brokers and dealers, like standards, right? I mean, to me, what looks like the one that's not a thing, because like I need somebody to investigate complaints. I need somebody to establish requirements. I need somebody to test and set standards.
Those three sound like legit things that you would need in place.
But set minimum and maximum. I mean, we have penny stock, for heaven's sake. But
Right.
Right. So I'm going to go with that being weird. FINRA's authority does not include which of the following: not a thing, not include, not a thing.
No, and definitely FINRA doesn't do that.
No, man, they don't.
When I think of FINRA, I think of the three things that are on the board there, right? They investigate the complaints about the people who are licensed. You know, someone complains against somebody that's fully licensed, they got to look at it. Did they violate anything? Right? Did they do anything wrong? Do we need to put that on their permanent record?
Yes.
You know,
their FINRA is the enforcer.
Or do you meet the requirements to be a member in our FINRA group? Did you do the U4? Did you fill it out? Did you pass your exams? That's all part of the membership.
Yes, it is.
You can't just go, I'm going to be in FINRA now.
I'm in FINRA. We can't just declare I'm in FINRA.
Just like you can't declare bankruptcy and be legit.
I declare bankruptcy.
No, there's forms, there's paperwork, there's things that have to be done, right?
If you know,
and then you all know that you guys are testing,
right?
Right. So there,
to be part of that club. All right, there you go. See, that's why we like you, boy.
Yeah, Michael Scott, he got it.
All right, ensure the firm is properly training employees on. Oh, here's another one of these. Check this out, guys. Watch. BSA,
Boy Scouts of America
Secrecy Act.
Oh.
Right, but look at this. Sorry. Wait, what?
That's not Boy Scouts of America.
No, right?
Sisters of America. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
It's different though.
It is way different.
Like
I don't even know what SAR means, Brandy.
But it's different.
That's the point. So, actually, I do, because I've been here for 730 episodes. But
so
I'm just gonna pretend like you guys, like you're brand new, right?
He knows.
It's a SAR. I don't know. That's different though.
You're sus. AML compliance.
Another initials that I don't know.
Right. AML compliance officer should do all of the following except. Yes, guys, look, a SAR stands for suspicious activity report. If you're suspicious of somebody, don't tell them. And that's exactly what D says. Notify customers immediately when a SAR is being filed. Hey, we saw some red flags on your account. We think you're totally trying to like launder dirty money, so we filed a report against you. Bro, we ain't doing that.
Right.
We're not doing
so when they investigate, geez, that's going to be hard to find, any kind of like, incriminating evidence because they knew you were coming.
Yes. No, don't tell somebody that you're suspicious. Hey, I'm suspicious.
By the way, if you get caught and you've been notified or you've been tipped off and you still get caught,
run.
Man. Oh. No, I was going to say, man, there's a country song, and if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough.
All All right, guys. So this one is numbers, and I need it, and I wanted to utilize this because I this is a content you there's a technique, and then there's content, but we're not going to go take a deep dive on the content.
Okay, I was just looking at these numbers here.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm going to say 975, no change. That stands out to me,
Okay.
right? 970, 971, all those three numbers and 975 all closely related, all in the same area,
Same digits.
right?
Oh wait, you're talking about these in the same area.
Yeah, like, it's in the hundreds and about,
Okay.
within 5
Okay.
or so, right?
Yeah.
And then you got $97 there and some change.
Correct.
That's way different. That's a huge,
Yeah.
huge spread.
We like took off a zero.
Yeah, that goes from yay to like woohoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna go with what Tawana put in the chat.
We went from car payment to just filling up my tank.
that this one's also different because this one has a different set of digits, right?
Right.
Okay. So there we go. And they all use an A, B, and D all use the same numbers. Okay. So we got two weird things happening here. All the same digits except for C, but we also have that D is completely off from the rest of them, right? Zero wise. Okay. So this is where the content sort of comes in. Okay. So what is the price of $1,000 10-year treasury bond quoted at 97.16? Now, for a lot of us, if you guys, especially if you're a Kona member, or if you've been on the Studying Brew before, you've heard us mention add a dollar sign, add a zero, right?
Mhm.
So that would be B. But we didn't flag B at all, did we?
No.
Now, here's where the content comes in, and I want you guys to note how simple this is. You know what? I remember that there is something different about the treasuries. I remember that when I was watching our Kona videos, Brandy said, if you can't remember anything at all about the treasury quotes, remember that it's not straight using the same digits. So if I went just based purely on not using the same digits, then my answer is $975.
Say that again.
Okay. So this is where B.
And by the way, it was the different one.
It is
again the different wins.
Yes.
So if you're an A personality and hate math, and you would have just went with the different one,
right,
you would have got it.
So the way I teach treasuries, I tell you the real thing, and I'll tell you guys the real thing because we've got a couple minutes. But what I wanted to say is this: I try to teach the fact that if you can't remember anything about what you're supposed to do with a treasury bond quote, the one thing to remember is that it's not just straight using the same digits. There's something different about a treasury quote versus, like, let's say a corporate quote. Okay. And I'm going base pure. I remember Brandy saying there's something different. It's not just add a dollar sign, add a zero. So if that was the case, if I'm going by base purely on that kind of, I just remember it's different, the answer is C.
Meaning there's not going to be 16 cents. You're not just simply just moving a decimal around.
Correct. Now, if this was a corporate bond, all day, this would be the corporate price all day. Add a dollar sign, add a zero.
Look, guys, there, of course, there's all this other reasons why. And of course, there's a whole formula. And of course, we can get into all of that. But how many of you have gotten into the exam room and your brain's completely lost? And you're just like, you can't remember all those formulas. You can't remember some of these key things, right? That you studied so much. It's nice to have a quick little reminder and a quick little technique to kind of bring you back and go, you know what? I just remember. I don't know why it works. I don't even know the math on it right now. Like I just drank like 10 Red Bulls and I'm just like buzzing right now. I can't even focus on a calculator. Right. But I did remember Brandy said, you don't need one. Just look at it this way. This is what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
This is exactly what I mean by, okay, this is exactly what I mean by you just got to know enough to pick the right answer. That's it. Even if you keep it as simple as different. Exactly. Exactly.
If you didn't even know why and you just went with it, you would have got it right.
Exactly.
And that's what we're all about.
And that's why I wanted to add this one in there.
And that's what we're all about.
Oh, right. Right. So anyways, that's what I wanted to add down. Anyways, we're done.
What song does that go to? That's what it's all about. I don't remember. I just remember.
Pokey.
Oh, there you go. We put the left foot in. There you go. All right, got it. Sorry. See, I'm like, feel like I'm an exam. I didn't even remember.
See, familiarity.
Oh my
Go
goodness.
with
Do they
it.
even do hokey pokey in school anymore, or is they that outlawed?
Dude, it's probably outlawed.
Illegal.
Mhm.
Good grief. All right, everybody. Well, I'm so glad because it's probably like, what about people that don't have left hands? What if you don't have a left or right foot? I know. It's not including everybody.
Yeah.
I get it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And we're so glad you could learn these test taking techniques and get these skills that pay the bills. And we want you to go use them. Go drill. Go.
Yes.
Go get your own quiz. Go practice. Remember some of the stuff that Brandy taught. And if you love being on doing all this stuff with us on Tuesday nights, you're really going to love our live sessions as members, because that's what we do all the time. And remember, you have a whole archive of great stuff to look at, and we just always reinforce all these different techniques with the content when you learn it. So we have live sessions tomorrow for the members for the 26 and 65. We'll be back for the Studying Brew tomorrow night. For Discord Wednesday, we're going to be answering students' questions. So be sure post up in the Discord some questions that Brandy might go over in Discord Wednesday. So if you want some questions answered, tomorrow is your day where you need to post them up in the Discord so Brandy can grab them and then answer them tomorrow live, just like you guys saw them. And we'll go over that tomorrow. But until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. And that's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Don't forget to practice the test taking techniques in your next quiz, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
And once again, congratulations to Jose and Christina.
Once.
We got passers. Good night, everybody.